Previously on Webkinz Big Brother, Priscilla, you are the next head of household.
Flynn and I have gathered you all here today to discuss a potential alliance. Surf and turf.
That sounds pretty cool.
I have nominated you, Spotty, and you, Charlie, for eviction.
Charlie, you will secretly name a third nominee for eviction.
Well, thank you, you two.
Smokey, that means you are officially a nominee for tonight's Turbo Eviction. Flynn, you have won the power of veto.
I have decided to use the power of veto to save Charlie. Slinky, I'm nominating you.
Slinky, Spotty, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. Good evening, I'm Sally. Welcome to Webkinz Big Brother. Tonight, for the first time in Webkinz Big Brother history, it's a Blitz Eviction. That means that the entire night, including the eviction, will take place within 10 minutes. There's absolutely no time to spare, so let's get started. Hello, house guests.
Hello.
Tonight is Blitz Eviction night, which means one of you will be gone within the next 10 minutes, and there's no time for strategizing or game talk. It's just go. And with that, this is the head of household competition. It's called Jumpers, and here's how it works. You will all jump at once and see who jumps the furthest, and that Webkinz will be the head of household. As a reminder, Priscilla, you cannot compete as you are the outgoing HOH. Does everyone understand?
Yeah!
On your mark, get set, jump! And with that, it seems that Screech has won the head of household. House guest, congratulations to Screech, as Screech has just won the head of household in tonight's Blitz Eviction. Screech will be immediately making for nominees. Screech, I will let you know that the twist regarding the teams is now over, and absolutely anyone other than the HOH can be nominated this week.
This Blitz eviction be crazy. I'm a little worried I'm going to get put up.
I'm really glad Screech won the HOH this week, because now I know I won't be going home.
After last week's crazy events, I'm super nervous now that the bird team is in power. They're the only team with 3 left.
This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 Webkinz for eviction. In my nomination block, there are the slips of the house guests I am nominating for eviction. I will pull each slip to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I am nominated is... The second house guest I am nominated is... I have nominated you, Flynn, and you, Priscilla, for eviction. After all the events that unfolded last week, I don't think I could in good conscience nominate anyone else. You two seem to be at the root of all drama in this house, and it's time to pull that root out. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I'm glad it was Screech that had to make that decision, because I might have to align with these people later in the game.
Yes, it's now time for the Power of Veto competition. 6 players will participate in the Power of Veto competition. The head of household, the 3 nominees, and 3 other players selected by random draw. And there are only 7 of you, so that means the one that cannot compete is Virginia. This one is called Virginia Sells Seashells by the Seashore. You will all be guessing how many seashells Virginia is sitting on top of. The Webkinz that comes the closest will be the winner of the Power of Veto. Let's see those guesses.
11!
19.
75!
100. 29.
23.
The correct answer was 27, which means the closest was... Congratulations, Yellow Sides! You have won the Power of Veto! What the house guests don't know is that tonight's Power of Veto is no regular. It's the Diamond Power of Veto. Let's break the news and what it means to the house guests. House guests, I have an announcement to make. Yellow sides did not win just the Power of Veto, but the Diamond Power of Veto. This gives yellow sides the power to not only remove one of the nominees, but rename the nomination herself. That means, Screech, as the current head of household, you will have no control over a renominee if the veto is used.
I'm not worried about this veto ceremony because Yellow Sides is in the Surf and Turf Alliance, so she's gonna take one of them off the block and nominate one of our targets.
This is the veto ceremony! Flynn, Priscilla, you both have been nominated for eviction! But I have the power to veto one of those nominations! I have decided to use the power of veto to save Priscilla! Since I did use the power of veto this week and took down one of the nominees, because I have the Diamond Power of Veto, I will name a replacement nominee! And that nominee is Smokey! Smokey, there are 3 birds in this house, and only 2 fish and 2 dogs. Therefore, it's only fair. This veto meeting is adjourned.
Even though my HOH has been overthrown, I'm not too worried because Charlie isn't in the big alliance. If he's smart, he'll vote to evict Flynn.
It's now time for the live vote and eviction. Let's join the house guests. Smokey, Flynn, in just moments your housemates will enter the diary room and cast their votes to evict one of you. But before they do, you each have one very brief statement that can sway their votes. And Flynn, you're up first tonight.
I have enjoyed playing this game with all of you. I don't really know why I was up on the block. I respect your decision. Thank you.
Thank you, Flynn. Smokey, it's your turn.
Looks like I'm just the block buddy up here because I've been up every single eviction night. You know, I'm getting pretty fed up and sick of it if I do say so myself. Everybody's too chicken to do anything other than put up me. So instead of getting me out, you should get out these chickens who can't make moves. I can tell you, if you save me, I'll be going after the people who have nominated me.
Thank you, Smokey. Thank you both. It's now time for the live vote. The 2 nominees are not allowed to vote. Screech, as the current head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your votes to evict. And Charlie, you're up first. Please enter the diary room. Hello, Charlie.
Hey!
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Smokey Bird!
Thank you, Charlie. Hello, Yellow Sides.
Hi, Sally.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Smokey.
Thank you, Yellow Sides.
Thank you. Love you, Purple Sides and Toad.
Hello, Virginia.
Hi, Sally.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict that handsome puppa, Flynn.
Thank you, Virginia.
Thank you.
Hello, Priscilla.
Hello, Sally.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Smokey.
Thank you, Priscilla.
Thank you.
All the votes are in. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests, all the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will just have a few moments to say goodbye, gather his belongings, and walk up to the island by a vote of 3-1. Smokey, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house.
Cowards! You're all cowards! This is the biggest mistake you'll make in this game!
Hello, Smokey.
Hey there, Shannon.
Well, tell me what you think happened tonight. Why are you sitting with me?
I think everybody is in this conspiracy over here.
If you had to guess, who is in an alliance other than the birds?
Well, it's gotta be Charlie, Flynn, Priscilla, and Yellow Sides.
All right, well, you'll have to see later on when you watch back the season, but for now, we'll see you back on finale night when you help crown the winner of this whole thing.
Okay.
Thank you, Smokey. And with that, the very first Blitz Eviction has come and gone, but there is still so much more game left to be played. Stay tuned, keep commenting, subscribing, and liking, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Goodness!
Smokey's gone!